Your Jonsered saw is always delivered with the chain and guide bar fitted. Put your saw to one side when it is time to fill up your saw with fuel. Add the mixed 2-stroke fuel using one of the filling holes marked with the corresponding symbol and add the chain oil to the other. Move the saw from the place you filled up before starting. Remember the risk of fire. When you start a chainsaw with the cold engine, use the following steps. Start by applying the chain brake. Now activate the choke and place your right foot on the rear handle. If your saw has a decompression valve, press it in. Take a firm grip on the front handle using your left hand and pull the starter cord until the engine fires. Deactivate the choke without touching the accelerator. This is important as the saw is fitted with an automatic start setting. You can now start the saw. Reset the chain brake and accelerate a few times to feel how the saw reacts. When you start with the warm engine, you don't need the choke, of course. You simply pull to get the engine running. Before going out into the forest, you should familiarize yourself a little better with your saw at home. For example, by practicing on a sawhorse or by taking a chainsaw course. When you saw, you should stand with your legs fairly wide apart for balance, with your left foot in front. The thumb on your left hand should always grip around the front handle. Hold the saw close to your body to ensure better control and avoid straining your arms and back. Stand diagonally behind the saw, never straight behind. Run at full throttle before applying the saw, and remember to work with the saw body as close to the trunk as possible. When you saw from the top, the chain tries to pull the saw towards the trunk. Try sawing from the bottom as well, and you will feel how the chain tries to push the saw towards you. The chain tension is correct when the chain is not hanging down underneath and when you cannot lift the drive links from the guide bar on the top. Consequently, the chain tension needs to be checked at regular intervals. Shut down the engine and loosen the guide bar nuts a little. Tension by screwing the chain tensioner clockwise. Wear gloves when you handle the chain, otherwise you will cut yourself. Do not tension too much. It must be simple to pull the chain around by hand. Now retighten the guide bar nuts firmly. Check that the chain is oiled. This will tell you that the lubrication system is working properly. When the chain needs replacing, start by undoing the guide bar nuts. Remove the cover and the old chain. Check the direction of rotation of the new chain and fit it. Ensure that it is correctly in place in the groove on the guide bar and around the drive wheel. Refit the cover and tension the chain as we demonstrated earlier. Now tighten the guide bar nuts firmly.